ourselves in a sticky situation where the best we can do is finish second in our group. Unless, of course, Flamengo get beaten like, I don't know, 5-0 and we win our game. It's going to take a miracle, that's for sure. Both games are going to be happening at the same time, but hey, let's get into it. Before we do, please do smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. This is the final game, maybe of the whole tournament for us, but it's the final game in the group stages where we will more than likely face Bayern Munich in the next round. And by all accounts, they are the best team in the tournaments so far, from what has been displayed. That said, Benfica, Bayern Munich, just hours before our game, they will face each other, and the winner of that, realistically, will finish top. If Benfica can somehow get a win against Bayern Munich, then, of course, we will be in a much, much better position. It doesn't necessarily fill me with too much hope, though, that we can beat Benfica. If Benfica are beating Bayern Munich, then maybe we want to play Bayern Munich. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just such frustration. And so, again, how many times, right, for those of you that have watched me for a considerable amount of time, or even just watched Chelsea, how many times have you heard me say, or have you said yourself, that this was so avoidable? This was just so completely and utterly avoidable. And I know people will say, well, you know, the South American sides, the Brazilian sides, they've done very well. They're proving that they are, of course, a side that is definitely, or not a side, but a nation, a league that is to be respected and maybe even fit them into the top 5 leagues somehow, and that Europe isn't as good as people make it out. And you look at some of the results and you're like, yeah, it could be right. But then you look at the games, and I understand that Flamengo definitely were the better side on the day, but it was just so completely and utterly avoidable. Purely just down to specific bits, no less. Of course, Jackson, the whole situation regarding Jackson, bringing Jackson on, and people will say you can't blame Maresca for bringing Jackson on. Delap wasn't really having the best of games as it was, but it was the turning point. It was very much the turning point of the game. And whilst, you know, he came on after they scored and then got sent off just before, and then they scored. It was just a complete and utter letdown. The cycle in general. Oh no, sorry. They scored. He came on. They scored again, and then he got sent off. It was just the worst case scenario that we found ourselves in. But at least with this, at the very least, we know for a fact that Liam Delap will be starting, and more or less will be getting a full 90 minutes. Maybe Mark Guiu comes on at some point. I don't know. Someone who won't be likely to play in any capacity is Christopher Nkunku, after being linked with Manchester United. But it is a positive in a situation where there isn't much to look at. Elsewhere, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of sucked the life out of it for me, because I've had a few people in particular come on the comments on these Club World Cup videos, and, you know, my criticisms being, you know, Maresca out, or, you know, Nicholas Jackson this, or this is an issue, and you're over exaggerating. It's only the Club World Cup. I want to win. I'm sorry if that isn't necessarily what your outlook is on this. the other big sides, they're taking it seriously. Man City winning 6-0 against Al Ain, and I know people will be like, oh, it's only Al Ain. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry if your expectations and your what you believe is what Chelsea should be focusing on. What, you just want us to just, you know, end that, forfeit the season, forfeit the tournament rather, and just rest. Yeah, you just want to rest. Do you? People saying that, oh, I would rather we weren't in it in the first place. Bollocks. Utter nonsense, to be completely honest with you, because we'd be doing pre-season anyway. At least there's a trophy at stake here. At least there's something to play for. We weren't going to just wait until August to face Leverkusen and Milan at Stamford Bridge in those pre-season games. We were obviously going to have pre-season games anyway. So if it's for this whole thing of like people are backtracking as well, and just because we've been shit for the most part, they're like I mean, in the last game more so. The first game was obviously good but not great. I think people are embarrassed with the performances that we've had so far, and this could be the nail on the head, the cherry on the cake. If we lose this game, if we lose in this game, I seriously do think that there are questions that need to be answered, not just asked, but answered regarding Maresca. The board will want to win this. The owners will want to win this. This is the inaugural tournament for this new Club World Cup setup, and whether you want to win it or not, they want to win it. Right? There's a reason we've been playing our strongest 11s both games. Nicholas Jackson or Delap aside, there's obviously room for rotation there, but we've been playing, for the most part, our strongest possible 11 in both games. And if we don't make it through the group stages of this tournament, and people saying it's a shit tournament, doesn't matter anyway, it's a Mickey Mouse tournament, and we can't even make it out of this group of LAFC, Flamengo, who, fair play, but also Tunis, experienced Tunis. Oh, fuck off. Come on, man. We need to give our heads a wobble here. Get some determination in your fucking bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Get some actual, like, I don't know. Why don't you want to win? I couldn't give a fuck if it's the Carabao Cup. I want to win. I just want to win. People questioning me because I want to win a trophy. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be the Asia Cup for all I give a fuck. I want to win it all. You're the ones that need questioning. If you're like, I don't really care about it, don't fucking support the club then. Go and support Palace or fucking Norwich, yeah? If you're not driven by silverware, what the fuck are you watching football in the first fucking place? It's the whole point. It's the whole fucking point of football is to win trophies. Oh, but I don't care about this one. Why? Give it 10 years, people are going to want to win this. Just because it's the first one and other clubs who aren't in it, Liverpool, when they're in it, it's going to be massive. It's going to be huge. It's going to be taken so seriously. But you don't want to win it. And there's a reason for that. It's because we aren't going to win it. We're not going to win it. Predictions for this game. Fuck knows. I don't know. 2-1 Chelsea. Fucking pathetic, really, isn't it? Pathetic. I reckon we're gonna squeeze it out. 2-1. I reckon Palmer finally gets a goal. Finally does something for once in his life. And Levi Colwill gets a goal as well, I reckon. Why not, eh? Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified of any future content on the channel. I will be live for this game at 1:30 UK time in the morning. Join me. I'm not expecting a big turnout, I'll be honest with you. It'll be interesting to see who does show up, if anyone. But I will be there. Look forward to seeing you there if you do. As always, my name is Harry. Up the Chelsea. And peace.